After the Lakers-Pelicans game last night, cameras caught LeBron talking to Zion on the court. When asked about what he told Zion, LeBron had this to say.
Just see all these guys, these young guys, you know, the league is in a very good place, and if I'm able to give my wisdom and game, pass it down, no matter while I'm playing or after I'm playing, you know, I feel like it's my job, because the game has just given me so much since I started playing when I was 8 years old. So it's my responsibility, and you know, anybody that says that you know, LeBron, why would he do that while he's playing? It's a sign of weakness. You know, he's buddy with the guys that he's going against. Tell him to kiss my ass. All right? With a smile, too.
With a smile, too. That's my favorite part. Fox Sports NBA analyst Chris Broussard joining us. All right, Chris, I heard you a little giggle there, so that might give me a preview. But what do you make of LeBron's postgame comments?
Well, I think, and let me say this, and Skip, you always hear me say this when we talk about LeBron missing a game winner in January or something. We didn't scrutinize Jordan and Magic and all those guys like that just because we didn't have the technology. There weren't shows like this. We didn't see every single game.
No social media.
Right. It just was. And I think while AAU has changed things and players, you know teaming up is different. Right, they know each other. We do overstate the rivalries, the hatred back in the day. Magic and Isaiah Thomas were best friends. They kissed before the finals. We remember that. Mark Aguirre was also in that crew, and when he joined the Pistons, it was a trio of great friends. Jordan was very tight with Charles Oakley, as you know, Patrick Ewing. And I know Jeff Van Gundy said Jordan softens them up, taking them out to dinner. Jordan never said that. They never said that. To them, it might have been just we friends having dinner.
Right.
And Jeff Van Gundy playing mind games with his own players.
Right.
Like, they were doing that, you know, he was putting that in their mind. So I just want to say, even Magic with Bird, Magic wanted to be friendly. Bird was the one that, like, look, yeah, I'm keeping a distance because I got to be able to compete. So different people are different ways. Magic could be friends and try to take your heart out on the court. I think LeBron is similar. I think this says a few things about LeBron. One, we know his upbringing, single child, didn't, you know, unstable environment. He's looked at his team always as family. Always. My teammates are my brothers, my family, because he didn't have that at home. And the league is just an extension of that to him. We always hear it's a fraternity. He really means it. Like, any player in the league, he's willing to take under his wing and mentor. I remember when LeBron was early in his career in Cleveland, I would see Kevin Durant in the Cavs locker room occasionally, or in Washington is where I saw him when they were playing the Wizards. And he wanted to take, you know, Durant under his wing and show him the ropes. He'll do that with anybody, whether or not
the worked out the whole offseason before the 2012.
Yep. So whether the players accept it or not, LeBron's always willing to share his wisdom and knowledge and things he's got. He wanted Jordan to take him under his wing like that, and it never really happened. Obviously, Kobe pushed until Mike accepted him.
But knock on the door until he answers.
Right. I think the second thing is this. What's LeBron's slogan? More than an athlete. Yeah. He's always obviously viewed himself as that. And so he wants to share that mentality with other players if they'll have it. If Zion will have it, if Trae Young, Ja Morant, whoever will have it, yes, I'll share it with you guys. And part of that mentality is thinking if the owners can do it, why can't the players? That's LeBron's mentality. Yep. And so if the owners can put teams together, why can't a player? And now we got this era of player empowerment where now players are kind of putting their own teams together. And so LeBron, even like when you look at doing business off the court, LeBron does get offended when you saw what happened at the All-Star Weekend. The owner for the Bucks, Wes Edens, or one of the owners, Jeannie Buss, Michael Jordan. Those are three owners, and Whit Grossbeck from the Boston Celtics. They started a tequila company together. LeBron looks at it and says, why isn't anybody saying, oh, they don't want to compete anymore? They're too friendly. Are they trying to win championships or not? But yet they look at players. When I get friendly with players, oh, we don't want to compete and stuff like that. So he looks at that and says, that's not fair. And The reason I believe he made that comment, that last night comment about kissing his you know what, is because LeBron looks at it as I'm playing chess. This is bigger than basketball. I want to help these other guys do what I've done, or maybe greater, off the court. So I'm playing chess. Anybody that criticizes me and doesn't see it, they're a checkers player criticizing a grandmaster in chess. So he laughs that's funny to him. So he makes that type of comment and laughs and with a smile, because y'all don't even get it.
Y'all don't get the big
what I've built up and what I'm trying to build up. So that I believe that's what LeBron's thinking was.
Okay.
Take it away.
You want to go?
Go ahead.
I would hear everything you said if Zion had sought counsel from the king, but he did not. And that's the bottom line to what happened last night and why I thought LeBron twice was out of line right after the game and then what he said there. Because this was about a Zion who's becoming a star right before your very eyes. He's putting up historical numbers in historical ways. And to me, LeBron can't stand it when somebody else becomes the story in the NBA, and he's always trying to insinuate himself into that life. And this life of this kid, I admired greatly because he made it clear from the start, oh, I respect LeBron. He's this and he's that, and I'm going to say every right thing about him, but I don't need him to be my big brother. I'm good, because deep down, this kid really believes in what he is, what God gave him, whatever, however you want to describe it. He has abilities that nobody has. Even LeBron said after the game last night to Dave McMenamin, nobody jumps quicker than he does.
No.
Nobody. Nobody can jump off 2 feet quicker. Nobody can spring back for a second and
He
third
missed a
jump.
shot, and he done got the rebound. The other guy didn't even jump yet.
Right, that second shot.
And he doesn't have good hands. He has great hands. He has left and he's ambidextrous, so we see it all. And you're just seeing the tip of the iceberg right now. And he's made it clear, I don't need a big brother. I'm not going to kiss up to LeBron or suck up to LeBron, and I don't need to be part of the Clutch Sports family. And let's be clear about this. There's some monetary motivation here on LeBron's part. I think much of it is the goodness of his heart because he wants to be the whole league's big brother. But remember what happened on February 9th of last basketball season. LeBron went way out of his way with Rich Paul. I don't know if they drove or flew, maybe they helicoptered 250 miles from Philadelphia to Charlottesville, Virginia, to sit courtside and watch Duke at Virginia just so they could announce their presence like, we are interested in you, Zion. Well, clearly, who wouldn't be? Everybody was. And I don't blame him for doing that, but that's a powerful presence of LeBron sitting right there in he's like 50-yard line, front row, saying, we're here for you, young man. I want to see what you got. And he didn't choose Clutch. He chose CAA. And then he made it clear, arm's length. I'm good. I don't need this. And after the first meeting between Zion and LeBron last week, it felt like it knocked LeBron a little off balance that the kid is saying, I've never even talked to him. And he's doing so matter-of-factly, and he wasn't doing it in the vein of, gee, I wish we'd bump into each other in the hallway. He was just saying, I'm good. And so last night, when the game ended, they intermingled, had sort of a receiving line because so many Lakers are Pelicans and vice versa. and all of a sudden, LeBron goes out of his way, to my eye, and went over to Zion. And Zion wasn't looking for it, but he's not going to rebuff. He accepted it. He didn't say a word back. He just nodded his head. And LeBron felt like it's his place to pass down some wisdom. And I have no idea what he said. I assume it's what he told Lonzo. Just keep your head down and don't pay attention to the noise. You know,
It probably said if you need anything,
yeah, if you need anything, and if there's any noise back and forth about you versus me, don't just shake it off. It's no big deal to me, that kind of thing. And I thought, you know, I thought that was out of line because I don't think Zion was seeking that. It's like, leave it be, LeBron. He's good without you. You don't have to jump into his story. And LeBron played great last night because he needed to play great. He wanted to play great.
Then if LeBron walks by and LeBron showing the kid up,
that's the thing.
That's the thing. LeBron can't win in this situation.
Well, you can go just give a quick hug. You don't have to cover your mouth with a towel.
Yeah, because you know people like you would try to read his lips and see what he's saying.
Everybody,
Yeah.
you know, and the cameras are zeroed in, and they've actually gotten smart, and they're going behind LeBron. Did you notice it? To try to see if you can see a little.
I just think Zion is saying, I don't need a mentor. I'm good.
Well, here's
Leave him be.
Here's the thing, though, Skip. If LeBron James is fine without Zion, like what does he have to gain?
Nothing.
Michael Jordan, he's not mentoring LeBron. He's fine. He's Michael Jordan.
But
like he
it's a
doesn't
great
need LeBron.
storyline. LeBron is now the mentor. He's the big brother of Zion Williamson. He's going to bring him along and
But
teach
does
him
he
the ropes.
need that? He's got what doesn't?
Yeah, he does.
People, you even said it. He could be president. We think he needs Zion Williamson.
Yeah,
Remember, LeBron went to see Steph Curry play at Davis.
Yes,
Like, he's
exactly.
doing
LeBron is a
this
big
is
fan. Like
He likes basketball.
He-
And if you don't mind me asking, Skip,
that was before there was this thing called clutch.
But that just shows that he went
All right,
to
I
see
got it.
Steph with no ulterior
think
motives.
about it. Do you know anybody, David Falk? How many people signed with David Falk before Michael Jordan got with him? That's how it works, Skip Bayless. Tom Condon.
Connections.
Tom Condon get the big quarterback because he got Peyton Manning. He got
Don't think Kobe didn't help Rob Pelinka. get that.
Yeah. Stop this notion.
Well, started.
Yeah.
LeBron's overseeing clutch.
If you don't mind me asking.
Wait, do you think LeBron benefits from clutch sports? Michael Jordan did not benefit at all from another David
Yeah,
Falk.
he did. Yeah.
He did not.
He probably gave a little piece of
No, he didn't.
But hold on.
He can't benefit now.
Didn't, hold on. What shoe company endorses Zion? Is there no monetary gain by Jordan? Because Jordan had the two-time league, had the two-time Finals MVP, two-time Defensive Player of the Year, and let him go.